Good morning, children. How are you? I hope all are safe at home. Welcome back to science class. Our lesson name is food components. What is our lesson, children? Food components. Already we learned some topics. They are introduction, components, essential components in food, conformation, components present in food. These are all topics we are learned. So once I will repeat shortly, then after I will go to today's topic. Okay, children? So introduction. What we are learned in the introduction means before previous class, 6th class, we are learnt the food item is made up of ingredients. There are different types of ingredients they are made. That's why we are getting different taste. They are appearing physically. When we are eating the food items, we are what are the ingredients? If anyone asking, we are giving answer. Is it right? But what is mean by components? Components means so the food items are containing some type of nutrients. They are only called components. The food items are containing some types of nutrients. They are only called components. What are the components names means there are many components are there. In this mainly 7 components: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamin, minerals, water, roughages. These are the main components in the food. So you are asking that only essential components in food means these 7 components are essential component for us. Without these components, if you are eating the food, we are sick, we are get some problems. So that's why we are maintaining 7 components. Next, these all topics are over. Confirmation components present in food. So how do we are confirm these components are present in that food or not? This understanding purpose before lesson, before topic I told that one. Test for starch. Test for fats. Test for proteins. Proteins. So test for starch. How do we can confirm the starch is present in the food means before we are need some types of chemicals such as the iodine solution and food sample. Which one you want to test? You can take that one and you can pour some few drops of iodine solution on the food item. If it is turned into blue or dark black in color, that is containing carbohydrates. Next, test for fats. So what are the required material for the test for fats? Means we need one paper. So fats containing food means oil. You can take one oil and apply on the paper. So if it is turned into translucent. So here transparent, translucent, opaque. Opaque means objects are not appearing from the object, not anything are not appearing. That's why it is called opaque. Translucent means the stains are appearing. So when we are added oil, commonly oil is containing fats. When we are added oil on the paper changing into translucent means some stains are appearing. Means the oil is containing fats. You can apply other food items like a bread. You can apply, but the paper is not changing into translucent because the bread item is not containing fats. But when we are added oil on the paper is changing into or turning into translucent. It means the oil is containing fats, but the bread item is not containing oil. That's why when we are applying on the paper, bread is it is not changing, but when we are added oil, this one is paper is changing into translucent. It means what you can understand, some food items are containing fats, some food items are not contained. In this test we are identify the fats. Next, proteins. So it is also one of the component. So how do you can identify protein is present in the food item or not? So this understanding purpose we need required materials or two types of chemicals, food sample. Before I told you also done very good. Somebody doing homework very well. So next today our topic is sources and function of components. So there are 7 important components are there, being essential components: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, water, roughages. So these are the essential components. What is our today topic means source, cells and function of components. So there are 7 components: protein, carbohydrate, proteins. Another one is carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamins, minerals. Okay children, these are the essential component in food. So first of all, source. Source means where we are get these components. They are called sources of component. So carbohydrates commonly we are get from the bread, rice, banana, potato, etc. So these all are called sources of carbohydrates. So in this it is one of the food component. What is that? Carbohydrates. So what are the sources of carbohydrate? Asking time you can say bread, rice, banana, potato, etc. These are the sources of carbohydrate. So what is the main function? Next one is the function. Before we know that sources means where they are available, that is called sources. So the carbohydrates are available in bread, rice, banana, potato, etc. Given some examples. Other food items also containing given some example your understanding purpose. Next one is the function. So what is the main function of carbohydrates? Means they are gives us energy. Function. Function means this will help. How do they are helps us? Means they are gives us energy. So sources you can remember, components. What are the essential components in food and their sources, their function. Sources means I told you that one, and the main function also that gives us energy. Next component is fat. So fats, where we are get fats means oil, cooking oils, milk, curd, cake. So these are the sources of fats. What are the sources of fats? Means you can say the food items like cooking oil, milk, curd, cake, etc. So these are containing fats. So what is the main function of these fats? How do they are helps us? Function means how do they are helps us? Means they are gives us energy and keep our body warm. What is the main function of fats? Means you can remember they are gives us energy. The carbohydrates also gives us energy. These fats also gives us energy. Plus they are keep our body warm. Function gives us energy and keep our body warm. So remember this one. One is what are the sources of fats means you can remember cooking oil, milk, curd, cake, so etc. Next, what is the main function of fats means that keep our body warm. Another one is they also gives as energy. Next, protein. So sources. So egg, meat, different types of milk also containing milk, different types of fruits. So these all are containing proteins. What are the main sources of protein means you can say food items like egg, meat, milk, fruits. So these are containing protein. So what is the main function? It is just sources. Sources means where we are get proteins. Means you can remember egg, meat, milk, fruit. So what is the main function of protein? Means they are body building components. They are also called body building components. Means they are making. If any cell, our body is made up of cells. If anyone cell is damaged, they are repaired. These proteins are repaired and they also produce new cells, the damaged cell. So this is the main function of protein. Body building. So proteins are helping body building purpose and they also repair our cells. Next, vitamins. Vitamins and minerals. We need small quantities. No need this much carbohydrates. Mainly we need carbohydrates, fats, proteins. But these are need small quantities enough. So they are also called minute components. Minute means a smaller quantity. We require smaller quantities. That's why they are called minute components. Vitamins and minerals. This about just I will say small vitamins. Our organs, for example, eyes. There are different types of vitamins A, B, C, D, E, K. These are the vitamins. So our organs, some organs we need. For example, eyes. Eyes need A vitamin. Blood clotting purpose K vitamin. These are the different purpose we are using vitamins. So here not given in this lesson. You will learn higher classes. Next, water. Roughages. Next topic is roughages in some food items. Roughages is also one kind of carbohydrates. What is the main use of these carbohydrates? So means first of all I explain some sources. This understanding purpose you can collect some vegetables like lady's finger, rich gourd or sweet potato. You can scratch or you can break this one. Some strands like structures. Strands like means thread like structures are appearing when you are break up lady's finger or sweet potato. So we have past experience. Sweet potato when we are eating some thread like structures are appearing. What we are called this means thread like structure. These only called fibers or roughages. Fibers or roughages. These are also one type of components. So what is the use of these components? Means you can collect some lady's finger, ridge gourd. These are the when we are break up some thread like structures are appearing. They are only called fibers or roughages. Fibers or roughages. So some other sources also. This complete after I will explain function. What is the main function of roughages? How to help us? Before so sources. Sources means there are different. Bran. Bran means like a cow. So it is also containing a lot of fibers. But nowadays we are not eating this bran. Bran means the total we are make a polish. So when we are harvesting after the seeds are when we are giving milk, so they are polished and the seeds are rice is appearing white. So what happened here? Bran total is going to waste material. Waste material means we are using for cutting purpose, but it is that's why this what you can understand here means we are loses our fibers. One type of components we are lose. Next is shredded wheat, means in Telugu rava. Next is cereals. Cereals means different kinds of seeds. They are called cereals. These are also sources of fiber or roughages. Next fruits and vegetable, sweet and plain potatoes, pollock, apple, peas, papaya and many kinds of beans. All kinds of beans are containing fibers. What are the sources of fiber or roughages? Means you can remember these all are brown, shredded wheat, cereals, fruits and vegetables, sweet and plain potato, pollock, apples, peas, papaya and many kinds of beans. These all are sources of fiber or roughages. And next, what is the main function? How do they help us? Means function. Next sources is over. Did you understand sources of fiber or roughages? Different kinds of fruits, vegetables, these all are beans, many kinds of beans, these all are containing fiber. So what is the main function of this one means this understanding purpose I explained one. When we are eating roughages containing food, they are failed in our digestive system. These thread-like structures are called fibers. When we are eating fiber in our food, they are fail our digestion system and makes free motion. They are make a ball like structure inside the stomach, intestine, small intestine, large intestine. They are makes and they are pushing the motion in the inside of our stomach and prevent from the constipation. So constipation means some but people are suffering with constipation. Constipation means in Telugu malabaddakam. So they are suffering. Why they are suffering with constipation? Means they are not included their food roughages or fibers. That's why they are facing problem. Did you understand, children? Here, what is the main function of the fiber or roughages? Means they are thread-like structures. So these fibers are fail our digestive tract and then after they are helping in free movement. Once again listen children. Fiber or roughages, they are one kind of carbohydrate. They are failed our digest food materials and they are helping the free ball movement in the inside stomach, intestine, small intestine, large intestine and they are pushing. So if you are not included in our food items, this kind of components, if you are not included, what happens? We are suffering with constipation. Constipation means you know that some our elders, some youngers also they are suffering with constipation due to absence of fibers or roughages. Did you understand, children? Okay, children. Today I will give next homework. Write about essential components in food, their sources and their function. essential components in food, their sources and their function. Write and send it to me. Everyone respond for the homework. Thank you.